Hi, my name is Bill Samuel. I'm 73 years old and the fortunate recipient of a new kidney. I became diabetic probably 20, 30 years ago, and as a result of that, I suffered kidney failure. When I first knew I needed a kidney transplant, it brought tears to my eyes. I had no idea my kidneys were that bad. In about July 2020, my doctors called me in and informed me that I'm sort of running out of time and I need to find a donor. I tried finding a donor with no apparent success. The day I met Tim, I was getting a procedure done, and Tim was my Uber ride home. That's when my whole life changed.
It was my last day as an Uber driver, and I got a notification for somebody who needed a ride from a local medical center. The pickup point was further away than I was used to or that I would usually accept, but I figured at such an odd time on such an odd day, it was somebody who really needed the ride. So this guy comes out, and he's clearly lethargic and difficult, like moving around, but he gets in my car and he lights up the whole car. He's got this brilliant personality, and after just a few minutes with him, it was really evident that he was the special kind of humble and kind, caring, giving person to this world.
I usually start some small talk, and most of the drivers don't talk back. Tim told me about himself being a veteran, which I respect. He told me he likes to drive Uber on weekends, make a little extra cash. He loved fishing. You know, small talk leads to big talk. I ended up sharing with Tim that I needed a kidney transplant.
So I kind of like looked up in the rearview mirror as he's talking, and I could see this hopelessness, like he looked like he felt like he was at the end of his road.
Tim said, I don't drink and I don't smoke. I would probably be a good donor. And I told Tim, you'd be a great donor because they're two of the requirements.
I had considered donating a kidney kind of my whole life. I mean, my family's a pretty healthy family. We come from a good genetic background, and I've always felt a calling to give, and you don't need to. So for me, the second one really felt like an extra.
No stranger just offers you a kidney. And when I got home and he says, if you'll take my name and number, I'd like to donate one of my kidneys to you, it floored me.
If not me, then whom? And if not now, then when?
Well, I was hopeful, but to be perfectly honest, I'm thinking there's no way this guy's going to be a match. That's just not going to happen.
The transplant team had reached out to me to tell me that I was a match. In fact, that I was an outstanding match, and there was an overwhelming approval for me to donate my kidney to Bill. And I was just over the top excited. I called Bill and I was like, hey, I guess you found out the good news, right? And he was like, no, what good news? And I told him, I said, I was told I was the perfect match.
It floored me. It was to the point where I called my daughter and said, guess what? The Uber driver's a match. And my daughter says, oh, Dad, I knew that. She said, God wouldn't have started this if he wasn't going to see it through. And finally, in December of 2021, Tim and I met at the hospital, and he donated his kidney to me. The surgery was a complete success. I'm doing wonderful.
I hope to inspire other healthy people to be living donors, and I hope to give hope to other people like Bill that are wondering, where's that going to come from for me?
He's like a son. But I love the man. He's an angel. He saved my life, literally.
The biggest thank you is for reminding us all how important it is to be of service, to be kind to each other, and to care for each other. But for the fun stuff, you're both getting a $500 Uber Eats gift card, and you can use it in America or in Germany, which is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Tim, you like to cook as well, yes?
Yes, I do. Very much.
And you have a Michelin star restaurant named Five in your hood?
Yes.
Five is giving you dinner for two, their full tasting menu, as a gift.
That's
Pretty
incredible.
cool, huh, guys?
Yeah, that's incredible.